Good morning, everybody. What is up? It is actually currently Monday afternoon, but this is gonna be Tuesday's video, so you guys are seeing this. I'm in the future of myself, but in the past for you guys. Kind of cool, but we are at my cousin's shop again. I am getting some crepe myrtles. So these are the dynamite crepe myrtles, and I ordered 6 of them, but I could only find 5. So I'm not sure where the other one is. Maybe his guys accidentally took it. So if that's the case, hopefully we can figure it out. But he's got a lot of plants, man, and all the mulch, the edging, piping, anything, man, as far as I can see. But I've looked all over there. I've looked down this row of crepe myrtles, and I just cannot find the last dynamite crepe myrtle. But evidently it's supposed to be raining pretty soon, so I'm hoping he answers me. I'm sure he's busy, and he can let me know. Check this out over here, guys. This is my next purchase, hopefully. I want to buy one of these, buy a little 750, or probably, I honestly probably want like a 1500, or is a 1550, I think, because he also has a 1550, whatever the bigger one is, and I've used both of these before. Personally, I don't like this one because the track was always falling off, so he had to get new tracks and new sprockets, and it's just a lot older. I mean, the thing's got like, it's got 1500 hours on it, so definitely an older one, but it's fun to use, that's for sure. Whenever you have a big job unit for, he always lets me rent it from him. And then he also has the big boy Bobcat right here that he uses quite a bit too. I am hoping that I can find this crepe myrtle so I can get out of here before this rain comes in. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for me, in a few seconds for you. All right, good morning guys. We are back out on this job site where we put the rock down and do the landscaping in the front. Now we've got 6 crepe myrtles we're planting, and you can see there's utilities right along where we're gonna be planting them, but we're gonna be, should be good for about 3 feet. So we're just gonna have to be very, very careful digging. These 4 are on utilities. Those are clear. So we'll be very, very careful. And yeah, we're just gonna be planting them. So let's get to work. All right, guys, so we are in the ground. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm running the sprinklers, making sure that they're all working and everything, hitting everything. And it looks like all of the plants are getting hit. So that's good. Looks good. These are 6 dynamite crepe myrtles, cherry red. And in a few months, they're gonna be blooming, looking real good. So we are done at this house. We got 3 more jobs to get done today. And next up, we're going to pruning back some butterfly bushes. So we'll catch you guys there. We are at the next job, and this is where we planted this blue atlas cedar a couple months ago. It is doing good. It's starting to bud up and everything. So I think it's just starting to get rooted, turning nice and green. So, but we're gonna be pruning up some butterfly bushes in the backyard. So let's get it done. All right, like clockwork. Got them all done. 6 minutes. Quick and easy little job. Next up, we're heading to, what are we gonna do next? We're gonna be trimming, cleaning up like an overgrown area, kind of like a brush area. And then we're gonna go and pull some bushes. Then we're gonna call it a day. It's about lunchtime, so I think shouldn't take too long. We should be done by about 2-ish. 2:33. We'll see, but catch you guys in the next one. We are at the next job. It's where you guys saw we cut the tree down a few weeks ago. Now we're just gonna kind of clean this area up. She likes the privacy for blocking it from the neighbor's house, but we're just gonna kind of clean up the low-hanging stuff, all this stuff down here, just kind of make it look more presentable. Because I mean, you can see looking down here, it's pretty overgrown. So I'm just gonna try to just chop it straight down the middle. And yeah, so let's get to work. Okay, so we got this one cleaned up. Got the stuff off of the roof so you can see no branches touching the roof up there, and then kind of made this tree the line. So just go straight back now. Looks definitely a lot better. It's a lot cleaned up, and now they're good to go for the summertime. So next up, we're gonna be pulling out some bushes. Don't think I'm gonna record there because I did not ask. I don't want to step on anyone's toes about that. So we'll probably catch you guys when we're finished back at the shop. What is up, guys? So we are back at the shop. I'm going to go ahead and unhook the dump trailer, so I'll take you guys back there with me, and then we'll come back in here, do a little outro talk and whatnot. But first off, yeah, you can see I decided to go ahead and put a tarp over a little bit of this because it's supposed to rain the next few days, and I don't want to go to the dump because we've got branches, and we've also got a little bit of river rock in there that I'm going to be using somewhere. So I don't need to go to the dump and dump all this stuff yet. But I mean, it's just leaves and branches. I just don't want it to get stuck to the trailer, so I just put a little tarp in there. It'll help a little bit, not much. But let's unhook this trailer. Okay, so what's up? We are back at the shop. Like I said, we just unhooked the trailer, done for the day. Guys, today was an awesome day. We did 4 jobs, and I didn't record the last one. We just pulled out 5 Nandina bushes, and then I measured for some fescue sod at that house that they wanted. You saw the first job, which was the crepe myrtles. That was the house where the customer was upset with the job, and we made it right. We finally wrapped up that job 100%, so good to finally get paid today from that. Because we started that job I think it was like 2 weeks ago. So I'm just glad that we're done with it. Then we trimmed up those butterfly bushes. We just trimmed up the dead on them so the new growth will come through. And then we cleaned up that little side area for that other customer of ours where we cut the tree down. So it was an eventful day, productive day. I am definitely ready to go home, and I gotta get this video edited, but I also got to get some office work done. I'm way behind on invoicing and all that stuff. On that first job that we did where we planted the crepe myrtles, literally right where she wanted them planted was where the utilities were marked. So we had to be very careful digging the holes. Luckily we didn't hit anything. You know, the guy said that we've got about 3 feet until you get to the utilities, but you never know. We only had to dig 1.5 feet, but I'm glad we didn't hit anything because you can't trust those utility companies, guys. Sometimes their subcontractors bury stuff not deep at all. I've seen it happen all the time. Knock on wood, it's never happened to me, and I hope it stays that way for as long as I'm a business. So I just want to tell you guys something that happened, and I'm sure it's happened to you before. This happened about a month ago. One of my customers, that great customer, I usually invoice her at the end of the month. I usually invoice card on file every single time we mow, but this one customer I make an exception because she's been a customer for like 7 years and never had any issues. So I usually invoice her at the end of the month, and I'm glad that she caught this, because if she wouldn't have, I would have lost out on money. We scalped her yard, and a scalping is double charge here in Oklahoma with Bermuda. I forgot to send her the invoice for the scalping, so I sent her the invoice for April, and then she called me. She said, "Hey Stet, you never sent me the invoice for scalping. You want me to add that to this check I'm about to send you?" And I was like, holy cow, thank you so much. I'm so glad you caught that, because I did not know. I would have lost that money, and I think it was like 80 bucks. And so I would have lost out on that money, and I would not have even noticed. It could completely slip my mind. I just forgot to add her on the invoice for that month. So I'm very glad that she caught that, because if she wouldn't have caught that mistake, then I would have been out 80 bucks. Or she could have blatantly not told me and kept the 80 bucks and kind of scammed me. But she's not like that. She's a great client, and I am very glad that she caught that. So for you guys that invoice monthly, have you ever missed one and a customer called you and told you, or have you ever missed one and you didn't realize it till months later, and you told the customer and then they said, "No, I paid for that"? I've heard some crazy stories like that happen. Some customers try to take advantage of us long guys, and it really sucks. That's why you have to kind of try to pick and choose your customers. That's what I do these days. I only choose customers that are respectful, they're great, they always give compliments, and they pay on time, which obviously they're going to pay on time because I do card on file for I think like 95%, 96% of my customers are card on file. So I don't have to worry about chasing my payments down, which is good. Sometimes you do on the big landscape jobs that aren't, you know, they're not mowing, weekly mowing, recurring on the card on file, but nonetheless, overall, I got a pretty great customer base. Can't complain. But I'm going to end the video here. Let me know if you guys have forgot to invoice a customer and they caught it for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Probably going to record another video on Thursday this week. Today's Tuesday, so we'll probably see you guys later this week. Peace out.